So there is a common misconception out there that a seller will get the whole buyer's deposit if they decide to back out after releasing all their contingencies. Now that rarely happens, and let me explain. So let's just say the buyer's in escrow. They go through their appraisal, loan, inspections, and insurance. Everything looks good. They release all their contingencies. And let's just say day 25, they decide they want to back out. Now, the seller has a right to go after the deposit. And usually both the buyer and the seller sign a mediation agreement in the contract. And through that, they have a mediator, which is a retired judge, retired attorney, or so forth and so on. And that person will decide how much the seller can get. Now, typically it's not that much, and it really depends on the market. Is it a seller's market? Is it a buyer's market? Is it an even market? They usually get maybe a couple thousand or so. It really depends. I mean, if the market is really coming down, then the seller has a better chance of getting more of the deposit. But you have to remember as a seller that that property is going to be tied up for a while. And if you go back on the market, you can't go into escrow because it's tied up in court, basically, or not really court, but mediation. And do you want to wait before you can put it back into escrow? And that depends. I mean, do you have another buyer? You can put it back on the market, see if another buyer will come, and if a buyer does come and you want to get an escrow with that person, then you can drop that mediation. Or, do you want to go through the whole rigmarole of going through mediation and taking it off the market? There's a lot to decide. So you typically rarely get that whole 3% deposit. There's a lot of different factors. My name's Blayne Pacelli. How can I help you?